Start with today's video. Now, what are the learning objectives of today's topic? Now, first we will know about what are the different types of salivary glands and what are the functions of salivary glands. Now, let us move on to the first slide. Now, what are the different types of salivary glands? The first type of salivary gland is the parotid gland. Next comes the submandibular gland. And the third one is the sublingual gland. Now let us see in the picture where they all are located. Now the parotid gland is lying in front of the ear. So this is the parotid gland. The position is in front of the ear and they are the largest and the major salivary glands. They secrete a clear and watery rich fluid which is actually having amylase. That is a salivary enzyme. Right, so it is clear that it is situated in front of the ear and it secretes salivary amylase. Now the next one is the submandibular gland, which is located actually at the floor of the mouth and it secretes more viscous fluid. So this is the submandibular gland. And sublingual gland, as the name suggests, lingual means something related to tongue. Okay, so this is located just below the tongue and they are the smallest and the major salivary glands. These are the smallest gland and they are the major salivary gland. They secrete saliva that is thick and stringy. Okay, so parotid glands are secreting saliva containing salivary amylase. The submandibular glands, they secrete saliva which is more viscous fluid. They are viscous. And here we can say that sublingual glands, what they secrete? Saliva which is thick and stringent. It is thick and it is stringy. Okay. So these are the three main type of salivary glands. So let us move on to see how the salivary glands are rather working in our mouth. So first we can say that what is the nature of salivary gland? Salivary glands, they are slightly alkaline in nature. They contain 99% of water and 1% salt. They contain mucus and an enzyme called salivary amylase. Now that salivary amylase is also called ptyalin. Now saliva from each gland is transported through the ducts. There are ducts which are secreting the salivary secretion into the mouth. And small quantities of salivas are secreted every time. You can feel actually. We can feel actually our mouth is moist and our mouth is having a liquid called secreted all the time, which is called saliva, and it keeps at the time of chewing also it keeps our mouth very much moist. And when we see these type of tasty foods, then what happens? We keep on secreting more saliva. That is called the watering of the mouth. So we start watering of mouth and we will feel that water has come to our mouth. That is salivary secretion increases when we see these type of tasty food. Like here you can see in this diagram I have put many tasty food like fish, chicken, french fries, burgers. Everything is here on this plate. So these are actually very tasty and these are tempting food. When we see these kinds of food, we feel so excited and so that salivary glands start secreting more saliva. So I think it is very clear to you all. Three types of glands secreting salivary secretion from where we are getting salivary amylase. When we are summing up this, salivary amylase is also called ptyalin. And it is transported to the mouth through the ducts, and at the time of eating or chewing it is secreted most, and when we see a tasty food our mouth waters. So that is salivary secretion increases during this time. Now let us see what are the main functions of saliva. Now first we can say that it keeps our mouth moist and it keeps the food particles moist. It lubricates the tongue and the mouth cavity. It also helps us to swallow the food. If there is no water or no saliva in our mouth, we can't chew or swallow our food. It will be dry. So swallowing food at that time is very difficult. We will not be able to swallow the food. So it is very much essential that as saliva is present, it moistens the food particles and lubricates the tongue and the mouth and helps in swallowing of the food. What it does, secondly, it binds the food particles together to form bowls for being swallowed as a mark, like as a mass. So it helps us to bind the food particles as it is a bolus. So it is forming a bolus. Okay, it is helping us to form a bolus for being swallowed as a mass. It helps to cleanse the mouth and the teeth. The salivary amylase present in saliva, it helps us to kill the bacteria. It prevents the tooth decay. Another thing what it does is salivary amylase present in saliva, it helps us in chemical digestion of the carbohydrates by breaking down starch into maltose. So how we can say that starch is broken down into maltose by the help of or by the presence of salivary amylase? We can get it by when we chew rice, we can feel a sweet taste. So why this sweet taste is there? That sweet taste is there due to the presence of maltose. Okay, so starch being converted to maltose, which is sweet in nature. Starch, when it is converted to maltose with the help of salivary amylase, it is sweet in nature. Now another thing is that saliva, it maintains the water balance in our body. How come? Whenever it dries up in our mouth or our mouth feels dried, salivary secretion is not there, they will send a signal to our brain and we will feel thirsty and we will drink water. So when our mouth is dried up, when we are feeling thirsty, the signals are sent to the brain and we will feel that water is required for our body. So that is how water content in our body is maintained, or we are staying hydrated. So that balance is also maintained by this saliva. It maintains the water balance by sending signals of thirst. So I think this is clear enough for you all. Go through your textbook, go through your whatever reference you are doing. So go through the salivary glands part. If you are still having any doubt, go through my video once again and ask me queries, ask me doubts, so that I can clear it up in the next part. So next part I will be discussing about the other parts of the digestive system like pharynx, esophagus, stomach and their glands. So this is all for today. This is a small episode. Please go through it so that you can learn the next episodes which are coming in an easier manner. Thank you.